Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news coming out of Colombia. Russia has accused Colombia now of trying to provoke a civil war in Venezuela. According to a newspaper in the Colombia reports that the Russian Federation Council, the Russian equivalent of a Senate, let's say, wrote a letter to the Colombian Congress in which it accuses the country's government and other allies of the United States of trying to provoke a civil war and a possible military intervention in this state. The disputed president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, is an ally of the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Venezuela's opposition leader, Juan Guaido, they said, who declared himself president in January, has used Colombia and Brazil to force the Americans to give humanitarian aid to the neighboring country of Venezuela. This operation they sought to do was to break the Venezuelan military loyalty and its loyalty to President Maduro and cause to turn things violent, but they failed. Quote, the Russian Federation Council said, when American humanitarian convoys were attempting to be sent through several states, they were intended to provoke a large-scale civil war and henceforth carry out an armed intervention into Venezuela. That's what the Russian Federation Council is saying and accusing. Now, in Colombia, the president there, whose country is the only one in the region that refuses to rule out military intervention into Venezuela, responded at a public event saying that Colombia is in no position to attack any other state. Nevertheless, said the president, his country has a duty to defend the inter-American democratic charter and to denounce these atrocities of the dictatorship in Venezuela. So last week, Russia sent several military aircraft to Venezuela, which Colombia's foreign minister Carlos Torrillo called a military intrusion. Torrillo also rejected the Russian lawmakers' accusations, distorting the Colombia's position in regards to the illegitimate regime of Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. Russia's diplomatic offensive comes only days after President Trump took an apparently unscripted swing at the Colombian president, saying he has done absolutely nothing for us. Now, I don't know what that means. The U.S. State Department did not immediately respond to the Russian accusations made to its staunchest ally in the region. So I think they might have took the president of the United States out of content, because I know that he's had very good and close relationships with the Colombian president and the people of Colombia. So I think the Russians are taking the president out of content on a different subject. That happens all the time when you're dealing with Russian propaganda and even American propaganda or any other nation in this world's propaganda. So Russia's moving in, guys. Militarily, they're moving in, and they're blaming everybody else for why they're moving in. When the truth is, Russia's there to seize the gold, to seize the diamonds, to seize the oil, and to prop up a dictatorship, communistic nation in the back door of America, in South America, in Venezuela. All right, so let's keep an eye on what's going on. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Besides this situation, the Brexit just had a drop-dead date now of April 12th. That's it, final. That's going to be the end. It's going to be considered a hard Brexit, which in my opinion is no exit. It's a fake Brexit. If you don't sign a document that you're leaving the European Union, then folks, you didn't leave. And that's exactly what Theresa May has done. She's lied to the British people. It didn't matter that the United Kingdom people voted to Brexit. There's going to be no exit. In the famous words of Johnny Cochran, if it don't fit, you must have quit. If it's not a Brexit, there ain't no exit. What? Give your life to Jesus Christ, because The kingdoms of the beast are forming, including the United Kingdom. They're forming. We're in the last days.